Bear with me in this video. I'm just going to do a little thinking out loud about the problem here between the shower and the window trim. I would have liked to have seen the full line from the trim go all the way down and a die-in maybe into the window trim. Now, you could have moved the window over. This would have been a nice one if would have had a little bit of planning. You can see where there's a little bit of room. Probably could have moved it over at least an inch, which would have helped you here, or you could have moved it over all the way and butted this also, or you could have made a smaller window, one with a smaller window. You have a variety of different things to deal with. And again, I'm just thinking out loud here. You could always go with a smaller window trim. Run the tile line all the way up and have a smaller window trim here. But if you're going to use the smaller window trim here, you're going to need it over here. It's probably not going to look good. You could always have the window trim die into the tile trim. You'd have a small piece over here, and these would be large on the outside. That's not going to look very nice either. So again, this is what I'm focusing on, this line. I would like to see the tile line but the window trim, or give a little space there. Now, I think you could have moved the trim. Here's the shower dam down here. You could have moved the trim over and started it at the face of the tile dam. Ran it up, and you would have missed the trim here. The trim would have butted up against it. It looks like it would have worked out just fine. But I don't like to get that close either. You know, it's not a good idea. This window right here, when you're designing something and you're going to have a shower and you're going to have a sink, you're going to need to think about, should I make this window a little bit smaller? What if you could get a window 6 inches smaller? You wouldn't have this problem. You'd have plenty of room on each side here. You're not going to have this problem. And again, like I said, I'm throwing out a bunch of ideas here. Now, one more thing we're going to need to focus on is the design of the shower, the layout. We got diagonal tiles, and then we have horizontal tiles kind of going. We got a different pattern here. The tile installer might have wanted to have this type of a pattern here, and in order for this to happen, it might have needed to be this width, because you can see it almost looks like they used a full tile here and a full tile here. But this could have, again, easily been solved by leaving this pattern like this and just making this a little smaller, bringing this in, and I don't think that would have been a problem. But again, you need to think about all of these things, anything you possibly can, before you actually do something like this. And I'm probably going to be making some more videos about this, throwing some things out there at you, just to get you thinking. You pick up a set of blueprints and you look at this window, and everything on the blueprints looks like it's going to work out just fine. But it might not all the time. The width of the tub could be a factor. The shower, all of this stuff. Could you have moved all of this stuff in? Yeah, but you would have had to have checked with the architect or got the okay from somebody else. But one more thing I just noticed, you even look at the roof, the ceiling. Even the ceiling dies in over here. So it almost looks like the shower should have went from here down, which you could have moved everything this way and eliminated this problem also. So that's it. A little bit of planning, a little bit of experiential knowledge. Maybe watch a few more of these videos, and hopefully you won't end up with something like this one day. Don't forget to check out more videos at this link. You can also visit the website. The upper left-hand corner should be a button marked videos. Put together a list of videos that you might have a difficult time finding on YouTube. So organized list in different categories. Go check it out.